Hi. Come on in. Welcome, 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 welcome. Come on in. Fair use YouTube, fair use YouTube, fair use YouTube. Y'all come on in and like. God, a lot of stuff been going on in Chicago lately, huh? Chicago, y'all okay up there? Y'all check this out and tell me what you think.
Tonight, NBC5 investigates a missing teenager case that has a good outcome, but it leaves behind a trail of misery and mystery for friends and family. It involves a 15-year-old girl who left home in Milwaukee 40 years ago, came to Chicago, and she vanished.
Get this, she's been found alive now in the state of Virginia, and a man there has been charged with kidnapping. Investigator reporter Chuck
Another
Daly is
predator.
trying to unravel this unusual abduction.
Let me guess. She's petite, childlike, trustworthy. What else predator like? I'm not gonna say kind of like mentally disturbed, but I say trustworthy. You know, come on, y'all.
Here, Chuck.
Stephen Allison, the kidnapping went down outside of a Chicago movie theater, according to law enforcement. It was June 23rd, 2022, more than 4 years ago. The teenage victim had taken an Uber from Milwaukee to Chicago to meet a man who had arranged the ride for her.
Shall I say any more? A teenager met a man. I'm assuming online. Met a man, took a Uber from Milwaukee all the way to Chicago. Milwaukee is about what 3 to 4 hour away or more. Somebody in the chat put the distance down for me. Milwaukee to Chicago. She left Milwaukee to Chicago to meet a man that she met, and I'm assuming online. Let's go.
A man she'd been communicating with online for
Online. See, there we go. See. Predators, man. This is elementary at this point. It's so simple. Y'all like and subscribe, okay? Come on in here, like, hit the like button for me, okay? Subscribe to my little channel. Thank you.
several years. Investigators say he finally convinced the minor girl to meet up, and since that day in Chicago, they say he'd been holding her captive.
Her dad, he called me and was like, her phone was going to voicemail. And I knew immediately it was just off.
For the parents of this 15-year-old, Joniah Walker, are
15 years old. A 15-year-old child call an Uber, go from state line from Milwaukee to Chicago by herself. 15 years old. 15 years old. I'm trying to think, what was I doing when I was 15 years old? Anyway, I wasn't meeting no grown man, I can tell you that.
switched off cell phone was the key clue that their daughter was in danger that day in 2022. The teenager became a well-publicized missing person, her family and friends begging for help and criticizing Milwaukee police for moving too slowly, pointing to this doorbell cam video of the last time the teenager was seen as evidence of a sloppy investigation.
Everybody on that block has a ring camera. Why did they go knock on the doors?
You guys got the video.
We got the video, not the police.
When we interviewed me, no one set me down, no one called us to the back. It was me. It was us, me and my family versus the police stations with a glass between us.
Now, 4 years later, Joniah Walker, 19 years old, has been found 730 miles away in a small frame home in Blacksburg, Virginia. Police say she'd been sexually and physically abused while being held as a captive here by this man, 37-year-old.
Chat, come on, chat. What is this? I don't care what nobody tells me. This right here is not a human. That is not a human. That's some type of look. Take a good look. This right here convinced a 15-year-old child to meet him from Milwaukee to Chicago. Now he moved. Now they live in Virginia. She's 19 years old.
Owen Anderson, held, they say, ever since that day outside a Chicago movie theater where he had arranged to meet her following a lengthy online recruitment. Records state Anderson disposed of her cell phone and a burner phone he'd sent her to use in a sidewalk trash can. A few days ago, Milwaukee County authorities filing these kidnapping.
Why? This is another thing that I noticed about predators. In a mugshot, they all got the same mugshot. You see that NPC stare in his eye, that dead eye stare? And then look how his mouth is. These are demonic, soulless creatures. They're not human beings at all. And don't get caught up on the skin color either, because they all have the same look in the eyes. That same deadly look. See that deadly eye? I'm going to teach you guys how to read people. See that deadly look in his eye, that stare? And then look at the king face. See the king face? And then look at the lips. See how the lips is like, mwah, I'm mad. I'm a bad, bad man. The face is telling you what they're about. Let's go. Let's go. Fair use, YouTube.
And child abduction charges against Anderson, who has yet to appear in Wisconsin court and is still in custody in Virginia.
Look at the look.
Milwaukee police declining our request to discuss the.
And then you know what? What's weird? The women look the same way. The women look, it doesn't matter about what gender they are, what skin color they are. They all got that same deadly look in their eyes and that mouth. That mouth is like, it's like turned up, like they'll bark at you or something. It's weird. That's how I know they're not human at all.
Or answer questions about their investigation. An officer on the case has said previously that they had no indication the teenager had been targeted by an organized abduction ring.
Can assure you that our agency did check into our databases that we use that assist us with human trafficking investigations, and we have no reason to believe that she was involved in human trafficking.
In an email to NBC Chicago this afternoon, a Milwaukee police official reiterating that position, saying it would be misleading to report that the teenage girl had been a victim of human trafficking. However, the charges clearly lay out that she was the victim of a kidnapping, child abduction, and sexual abuse while being held against her will for years. An odyssey now ended, but many questions remain. Allison?
Chuck Dowdy, thank
For
you.
years, 4 years of being SA. I can't imagine what they did to her. 15 years old. 15. Oh, couldn't imagine. All right, guys. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And leave your comments. I am discussing predators. And I want you all to be able to identify a predator. You get that feeling that something is not right, get away. Don't even say anything. Don't even make excuses. You don't owe anybody any reason for you getting lost. Get lost. All right, ciao.